This is yoga. I'm Kari. We're going to start today in a comfortable seated position. And if it's comfortable for you to sit onto a block, sometimes that just kind of helps us open up through our hip flexors, feeling into our breath. Place your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your stomach, and just start feeling into your breath. Go lay down. Sit down. Go lay down. Feel into your breath and your heartbeat. Try to think about that 3-part breath where you're breathing from your belly to your chest to your head. If it's available for you, try to inhale through your nose and then exhale either out of your nose or out of your mouth. Try to start taking that breath a little bit deeper and notice the space between your inhalation and your exhalation. Try to slightly just lift up the corners of your mouth as you feel into that breath. Now we're going to start moving into the breath of fire, which means we're basically just belly breathing. So you start with that right hand onto your stomach. You can consciously press your belly in, or just let your belly do the work, focusing on the exhalation. If you can, try to make it go in and out of your nose. Keep going, 10 more seconds. And now let that breath go back into the long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. See how you might feel a little bit different than before? How the breath has so much power. You can control your breath, or you can just let it go on its own. Good. One more deep inhalation. And on your exhalation, release your hands from your torso and bring them all the way up. Reach those arms all the way up, palms touch at the top, open up through your shoulders. Now keep those arms up there. We're gonna go back into the belly breathing and just keep our arms up there with the palms pressed together. Go back into that belly breathing. Keep stretching those arms up. Keep that belly breathing. Good, 30 more seconds. And on your next exhalation, take your hands behind you. Open up through the elbows and then squeeze. Open and squeeze. Try to move with the breath. When you open the elbows, inhale. When you squeeze the elbows together, exhale. Those palms are still touching together. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And the next time those elbows open up, just lean your head back. Look all the way up to the ceiling if you can. Breathe here. 5 deep breaths. Good. And on your exhalation, now we're going to take the hands behind us in reverse prayer position. So see if you can. You could either go with your fingers pointed downward, or you could try to point those fingers upward in that reverse prayer. Just opening up here. We're going to go back into that belly breath. Whenever you're ready, start with that belly breath in that reverse prayer. Good, 10 more seconds. And now just let your breath relax, but keep your palms back in that reverse prayer position. And try to focus on your form right now, really pressing your hands together while staying lifted through the spine, grounding your seat bones below you, whether you're on a block or just the mat, and lifting the crown of the head above you. With a slight lift in the corners of your mouth, your chin parallel to the ground, 5 deep breaths. Now slightly twist to the right side, just as much as comfortable for you while still staying in that reverse prayer position. And then look behind your shoulder as much as you can. Breathe here. Good. On the exhalation, gently twist to the other side. Look behind the shoulder and 5 more deep breaths. Good. And on your exhalation, bring it back to center. Take your hands and place the fingertips on your shoulders and start circling the shoulders. Elbows touch in the middle if you can. As you breathe, just move through this. Staying grounded through those seat bones, lifted through the crown of your head. Good. And the next time that your elbows touch, reverse the direction of those shoulder circles. If your elbows can't touch, that's okay. Just reach the elbows together as much as you can comfortably. Good, another 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna just walk our hands right out in front of us into a tabletop position. You can move that block out of the way if you have one. And then just start rounding and arcing, moving through your cat-cow, and just remember to make movements that feel good for you. Make this your practice. You don't have to just go in the round and arc. You could do a sway side to side, waking up those cerebral fluids, moving through this. Good, another 5 more deep breaths. And the next time that you come into your rounded cat pose, stay here and just give a few circles around one direction to just really loosen up through that back body. In whatever pace is comfortable for you. Try to really get through the shoulders and the hips. And then whenever you feel guided, move your other way if you haven't already. And bring it back to center. Keep your spine rounded, curl your toes, and take it into your downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Take that chin into your chest. Feel where you might have tension that you didn't know about, or maybe tension that you did know about. Breathe through it, walk through it, stretch through it. Take your time. Keep those fingers nice and wide, back straight. 5 more deep breaths. If you wanted to, you could just hold your down dog. Good. On your exhalation, bend your knees, shift your weight back, and either step or jump up towards your hands. Slowly round up, vertebrae by vertebrae, till you come to that nice, tall spine. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take your right wrist, pull to the left side, and look up to that right side. Stretch, breathe through it, deep breath. On your exhalation, take that left wrist, pull to the right side, deep breath here. And we're just gonna keep alternating. Side to side, take one wrist, pull, breathe into it. On the exhalation, switch it up. Really getting a lot of breath into that side body. Start taking it deeper at your own comfort, at your own pace. Good. About 2 more each side. And on your exhalation, bring it back to center. Now find your block. If you have a block, if you don't have a block, you could use a pillow or a ball. We're going to place the block in between the thighs, right above the knees. The feet are going to stay flat onto the ground with your toes pointed out to the corners of the room. We're just going to start sitting in a chair pose. With your palms together, your thumbs to your heart center. Tuck that tailbone in and just sit low into this. Plug into your heels. Good. Breathe here. Try to just gaze at something that's not moving, sitting nice and low. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Now we're gonna add a twist into it. Take your left elbow, try to put it onto your right leg, and then press your hands together so you can look all the way up past your shoulder into the sky. Stay here, breathe, 5 deep breaths. And on your exhalation, gently unwind to the other side. Take that right elbow, place it on your left leg. Twist and breathe, gaze upward. On the exhalation, gently unwind. Bring yourself back up. We're gonna stay standing. Hold on to that block. Lift just one leg up. I'm doing my right leg up. Balance on your left leg. And then take your right elbow. Put it onto the block so it's like same elbow to knee. Your other arm, stretch it all the way up. So you're balancing, keeping the knee up as high as you can. Stay here. Balance, slight bend in the knee that's supporting you. Breathe here. Keep looking at something not moving. Good, 2 more deep breaths, and then we're gonna open up to the side. Now start opening up that right knee, holding onto that block to the side. Hold here, balance, 5 deep breaths. Now either stay here or see if you can start lengthening the arm and the leg together. Arm and leg together while still supporting that block. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drop your block. See if you can find your tree pose. Placing your foot anywhere that's not on your knee. Find your branches, 5 more deep breaths. Good, on your exhalation, slowly come out of it. Shake out that foot. And we're coming to our other side, so find that block again. But we're just going the other side. So if you were with me, now we have our left leg, left elbow. Bring your right arm up for counterbalance. Find something to look at that's not moving. 5 breaths. Now, if you can, start moving out to the side. The same side of your leg and your arm that's on the block. Good, now stay here or try to start extending the arm and the leg while holding onto that block. Good. 5, 4, 3. Good, one more time. And then drop your block, find your tree. Placing your foot anywhere that's not on the knee, above or below. Find your branches, or you could place your palms together or in heart center. 5 more deep breaths. Good, and on your exhalation, slowly come out of it. Step to the top of your mat, right here. Step to the top of your mat, inhale, reach those arms up, lean back, deep breath in. Exhale, swan dive, hands under your shoulders, and step or jump into your plank line. Gaze forward, deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Point your toes, inhale, lift it up. Stretch out through the abdominals, exhale, down dog, 5 deep breaths. Take that chin into your chest. On the exhalation, step or jump up towards your hands. Place those hands on the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then round up through the spine, reaching those arms all the way up. Inhaling as you reach up. Exhaling as you dive down. Finding that plank line. Deep breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, find your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, down dog. I want you to just move through your sun salutation, making it feel good for you. If you want to stay a little bit longer in one asana and one pose, you can feel free to do that or just keep moving through it. Saluting the sun with so much gratitude and appreciation. Just let that move through you, the energy, the sun. Feeling grounded into the gravity of the earth and connected into that central sun. Good, just keep moving through it, breathing through it. Feeling so grateful for this time, for your yoga practice. Connecting to the earth, to the source, to your heart. Good, take about one more round. And then we'll all meet in the downward facing dog position the next time that you get there. And just breathe in your down dog. walking your dog or holding your down dog. 5 more deep breaths here. And on your exhalation, lower your knees back down onto the ground in a tabletop position. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, sweep it down, but then bring it right back up. Inhaling up, exhaling, sweeping down. Move with the breath. Inhale up, exhale, sweep it through. Just keep moving with your breath. Good, another 3 more deep breaths. Sweeping up and down. And then we're gonna end with that shoulder onto your mat. And you can either keep your left hand where it's at, you could extend through the fingertips, or you could wrap it around and put it into your right pocket with your option to extend the leg on the left side. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And the exhalation lowers the knee back down, placing your hand under your shoulder to bring you back into a tabletop position. And now we'll go to the other side. Left arm sweeps up and down, moving with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. Keep breathing, moving through this. 3 more deep breaths. And the next time that you have that shoulder pressed onto the mat, stay here with your option to keep your hand where it's at, pressing into the ground. Extend it through the fingertips, or you could wrap it around your back into your pocket. And then you have the option to balance, find a balancing pose, extending your right leg. 5 deep breaths. Good. On the exhalation, lower the knee. If you have that leg extended, place your hands back under your shoulders, cross your legs behind you, and then shift your weight back. Bring your legs straight out in front of you. Wiggle so you are nice and grounded onto your seat bones. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold it down. If you can reach your toes, go ahead and reach them. If you can't reach them, just anywhere onto your legs. We're going to do some breath work here as we stretch. So inhaling, lifting up, exhaling, folding down. Inhaling, lifting up as far up as you want. Exhaling, bringing it down. Make sure you're grounded into those seat bones. If you need to shift to readjust as you move, just be mindful. Whatever your body's feeling, listen to it. Good, 2 more. And then we're gonna stay in the fold. And the next time that you stay, you're folded forward, stay here. Reach toward your feet if you can. If you can't reach your feet, then you could use a towel or a strap or a ring to get to your feet. And now just shift side to side to really get grounded onto your seat bones. And then fold a little bit deeper. Try to extend through your heels, wiggle your knees, get nice and deep. Hold on to the big mound part of your feet. Breathe, move through this. Exhale into the belly to get even lower. Inhale through the crown of your head to lengthen out. Keep moving with that breath. Exhaling, sinking low. Inhaling, reaching the crown of your head towards your feet. Three more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly walk your hands up your legs, bring the soles of your feet together. And then interlace your fingers around your toes, coming into a cobbler's pose or Supta Baddha Konasana. I like saying that word. And then shift your hips as close as you can toward your heels and start butterflying through your legs. Move your head so that you feel stretched out through your spine, through your neck. And then just keep butterflying, lengthening through the spine. And then bringing those legs all the way up by your elbows. Press your legs down with your arms and then sink low into the stretch out through the inner thighs. Try to keep those shoulders away from your ears and get a little bit deeper, pressing those arms on your legs. Breathe. And on the exhalation, slowly round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your right leg out to the side. Keep your left leg in with you. And then you could either put a block under your knee. If your knee wants to lift up, you could put a block there. If you can, press your hand onto that bent knee and start shifting over to the long leg. And then we're gonna just slowly sink into it on the exhalation. Inhale, reach back up. Keep pressing the leg down on the left side. And we're really gonna get deep into this. This is just our first preparation into it. We're gonna do a few things to really get us deep into this. So move with that breath. Exhale down. This is gonna be really good. Twisting out your torso in those internal organs. So make sure you drink water after yoga to flush everything out. It's like a shower for your insides. Good. 3 more up and down breaths. And now we're just gonna stay low. Reach your right hand towards your right foot. Keep your left hand pressing onto that left leg. And maybe you need a strap or maybe you want a block to help you. Use a prop as needed. If your arms are extra long or if you need that prop to help catch your foot, keep pressing that knee down. So this is gonna make sure that that hip bone stays onto the ground. You should feel a stretch through the side of your body right there and under your leg. Try not to let the shoulders creep up by your ears. Keep the shoulders open. 3 more breaths here. All right, now we're going to release the left hand from the knee and take both hands onto your foot, or use a strap or a block as you need to. Good, 2 more deep breaths, and then we're going to add a twist into this. All right, now your left hand is going to hold onto your foot. Your right hand is going to thread under. And then try to peek your head out and start looking up toward the ceiling. Press into the ground, stretch through that side body, breathe. 5 deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly unwind. Walk your hands back up your leg. Sit nice and straight. And we're going to switch sides. Just move the left leg out to the side. Bring your right leg all the way up behind you. Remember, you can put a block under your leg if you need to. And we're just going to start with that breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Focusing on reaching toward that long leg and pressing that knee down on the right side. Just 5 breaths here. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Good, 1 more. And the next time that you're low, try to reach towards your foot with that left hand. Left hand on left foot. Keep your right hand onto your right knee. Keep pressing your leg down as you reach your body over toward that long leg. And you should start really feeling a stretch through your side body, right? On that right side. Remember to use props as needed, and if you're more tight on one side than the other, that is totally normal. I think I'm more tight on this side. Good, 2 more deep breaths here. And your exhalation reaches both hands towards your foot. See if you can hold on to it. Use a strap or a block if you need to. Okay, if you feel really good, you can stay here or add your twist. Peek your hand out in between, that left hand out, and then your head peeks out over your, like, look up to the side, to the ceiling, through your arm. That left hand presses onto the ground, right hand holds onto your foot or your prop. Each exhalation tries to get you a little bit deeper, 5 more deep breaths. And the exhalation slowly unwinds you. Look back at that long leg as you walk yourself up. Take both legs long out in front of you. And we're gonna roll to our belly, do a quick stretch, which is really gonna stretch out the torso here. So please come onto your belly. See if you can hold on to your ankles. And then if you can, lift up. Lift up as high as you can. Use your legs to help you, like you're stretching out your legs, but you're holding onto those ankles. Squeeze that low back. 5 deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly release. Hands under your shoulders. Press back into an extended arm child's pose. Let your knees widen. Let your forehead come to the ground or put a block there. Tuck in that tailbone, really stretch out your low back. And on your exhalation, lift those hips up, cross your legs behind you, rock those hips back. And we're gonna start finding the center of our mat. Make yourself into a tight ball, and then squeeze all of your muscles. We're in a little small rock, as tight as we can, squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, take a big deep breath in. Exhale, release out your arms and legs and sigh out the breath. And just shift, make any adjustments so you can feel nice and grounded into the earth. Imagine that you have 4 sandbags on each point of your hip and your shoulder. So 1 sandbag on each of those 4 touch points, shoulders and hips. And then the sandbags are just slowly sinking with a little hole, like an hourglass, drawing in to the gravity of the earth. Relax and breathe here. And start making small movements to bring yourself back to the awareness of the space around you. And take your dominant hand, usually whatever hand that you write with, and start tapping the center of your head, right in between your eyebrows. Just waking up that intuition, or saying hello to it, it's already awake. Take a deep breath into it. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then rock yourself all the way up into seated position. Coming to a nice, comfortable seated position. Reach your arms all the way up. Stretch. Palms touch at the top. And exhale, bring it into your heart center. Thumbs to your heart. Namaste.